China says the root cause of problems in the Taiwan Strait is the ruling Democratic Progressive Party's push for independence. It's a response to Taiwan President Tsai Ing-wen's speech to mark a public holiday known as Double 10 Day. She says President Tsai says war between Taiwan and China is absolutely not an option. Instead, she called on Beijing to work with Taipei to uphold cross-Strait peace and stability. And Lo Min joins us live from Beijing with the very latest. Min, President Tsai Ing-wen saying she is willing to work with China to find mutually acceptable ways to maintain peace in the region. What was Beijing's response to that?
Well, President Tsai Ing-wen's willingness to speak to China comes with a prerequisite. She said that unless there is respect for the Taiwanese people's commitment to democracy and freedom, there is no solid foundation for constructive talks across the Taiwan Strait. And on this point, she said there is no compromises. And even though she stands for peace and stability, she's made strengthening Taiwan's defense a key cornerstone of her administration, warning Beijing not to underestimate Taiwan's will to defend itself. And in response, the Chinese Foreign Ministry said today that the root cause of the Taiwan Strait tension lies in her party's stubborn insistence on independence and secession. Have a listen.
台湾问题是事关中国主权和领土完整的问题，台湾是中国领土不可分割的一部分。我们愿意为和平统一创造广阔的空间，但绝不会为台独分裂活动留下任何空间。
Beijing also says that Taiwan is a part of China. It is not an independent country, and so there is no president. Even though President Tsai Ing-wen won by a landslide in the 2020 re-election on a promise to stand up to Beijing, Beijing regards her as a separatist and has refused to talk to her since she was first re-elected in 2016. Her speech today comes just days ahead of a Communist Party Congress when President Xi Jinping is seeking a third term in power. And at this politically sensitive time, President Xi is unlikely to make any compromises in front of those thousands of delegates who are gathering in Beijing next week to vote for his continued rule. Wei Su?
Min, given this current mood with this Communist Party 20th Party Congress coming up on Sunday, President Tsai saying she wants to closely connect with democratic allies in the West to protect Taiwan. That's part of her strategy. How is China going to be reacting to that, both to Taiwan as well as with these Western countries that Taiwan, or not just Western, other countries that Taiwan's looking to as democratic allies?
Well, we know that Taiwan has been receiving delegates from the US, Europe, and Japan in recent months, and China has responded with sanctions and unprecedented military actions encircling the island. But observers say that China is unlikely to succeed in further isolating Taiwan with these moves. We know that tensions have escalated further last week when the Taiwanese defense minister said that any Chinese fighter jets or drones that are intruding into Taiwanese airspace would be regarded as a first strike. But experts say that Chinese policies towards Taiwan could become more unpredictable and unstable in the medium term. And that's because China's economy has been pummeled by a strict zero-COVID policy. And if the economy collapses, then so could the legitimacy of the party. And then President Xi could turn to nationalism and a harder stance on Taiwan to shore up domestic support.
Thanks so much for that. Lo Min reporting live to us there from Beijing.